The Sportsman's live Challenge Cup coverage. It all kicks off for 2021 tonight. Sheffield Eagles against the York City Knights. So here come York out onto the field here at Doncaster's Keepmoat Stadium, where Sheffield will be playing their games this season. And we'll have a look at the teams. Sheffield Eagles have Josh Guzdak at full back, Rob Warrency, Ryan Johnson, James Glover and Ryan Miller back in the side in the three quarters. Isaac Farrell and Anthony Thackeray are the two halves. Brad Knowles, Greg Burns and Matty James are the front row. The back row is Oliver Davis, Joel Farrell and Aaron Brown. On the bench, Robbie Ward, Tyler Dickinson, Blake Broadbent and Paddy Burns. And as per York, as they await the arrival of the Eagles onto the field, Ben Jones-Bishop is their fullback, plenty of experience there. A three-quarter line of Perry Whiteley, Jason Bass, Ryan Atkins and Kieran Dixon. Brendan O'Hagan and Matty Marsh combine in the halves. The pack is Jordan Bolverton, Will Jubb and Jack Teamby, Chris Clarkson, Danny Kermond and Danny Washbrook in the back row. The bench is Chris Brining, Joe Porter, Marcus Stock and James Green. Sheffield Eagles will get us underway. York will get first dibs of the ball in this Challenge Cup first round tie that doubles up as an 1895 game as well, as James Glover puts boot to ball. He's long downfield.
Jordan Bolverton with his very strong carries into the collision.
O'Hagan works the ball inside. Danny Kermond looking to wrestle for space. Last tackle now. They're inside the 20 are York. Can they come away with some points? O'Hagan rolls that kick in behind. It's being watched down, and I think it might have been touchdown. York think they might have scored here. And Tom Grant will point for the try. And I think Perry Whiteley is the man who got there first. And York City Knights, within the first 3 minutes of the game, have opened the scoring. Sheffield 0, York 4.
And just as we watch it, is down the short side is O'Hagan. Just shows inside just to stand the defence up. And a lovely little kick through there. And for me, that should have been cleared away, but Perry Whiteley certainly wasn't asking any questions, and he's grounded the ball legally there. It's this deft little kick there, just to show inside, just to stand the defensive line up, and then through it went, and he was first to the ball. So great try for Whiteley, but a little bit of a disappointment there for the Eagles with their defensive capabilities on the last tackle.
Yeah, Mark Aston will be thinking about that one in video review, no doubt, as Kieran Dixon goes through his ritual in preparation for the kick.
It better be a good kick after this ritual.
He's got a certain style, hasn't he? It's fair to say. As he prepares to take it, and the ball sails through the posts.
And it is a good kick.
Wrap-around play, Burns onto Knowles. He tries to steam his way through. Held out that time though by York's defence. They're up off the line sharp. Burns with a sneak.
Good
That's
play.
A great try from Greg Burns. Spotted the gap, just an inkling, and dots it down, and it's Sheffield 4, York 6.
Well, it had to come, did it? You just felt that the pressure was building there on the York defence. I thought York were doing pretty well, but there was good deception there from the hooker, Greg Burns, because he just showed that bit, and that forced Danny Kermond. He actually came and went for the support play. If we just watch here, there's just a little pick up there, a bit of deception with that show. As soon as Kermond goes, he really put his head down, burrowed low for the line, and over he goes for 4 points. A very clever hooker's try there from the Sheffield Eagles hooker, Greg Burns. Lovely little show. It sent Kermond just that half step, but that's all it needs when you're on the line. Half step out, you open the gap up, and the hooker went through there really cleverly and well executed. And in all honesty, they would deserve that, because they have built some pressure definitely in the last 8 or so minutes.
Greg Burns, one of the Sheffield-born contingent at the club. His last try, by the way, was in September 2018 against Rochdale, so he's had some time to wait, and that wait is over as he sneaks over for the Sheffield Eagles. So Isaac Farrell weighing up this kick to add the extras as he sends it on its way, bang through the sticks, and we are all square, 6 points apiece. O'Hagan poised, looking to get some quick distribution here as Joe Porter comes back towards the middle. The arrowhead is there for York to aim at here. With tackles left, James Green, big front up, bumpers up carry from him.
Good carry, but he's ended up on his back, hasn't he? With some good wrestle there from the Eagles players.
Passed out of the back from Stock. O'Hagan into the line now. Bass tackled well on that far side.
What a good tackle from Glover, but I believe there's been a shoulder charge in back play. I think that's what the referee is indicating. Can't see it there.
Just I think it might have been a little bit further back if it was, wasn't it? You're right.
Was it at the start of the game? Or? I certainly couldn't see it there, but anyway. The bloke that matters has seen, hasn't he, Tom Grant? So it's a great opportunity for York here.
After meters contact there from Stock has put them right on the line. A sneak from Brining as he got his way in. He might just have been held up under the weight of bodies. Tom Grant is going to point for the try, and York get one. It's the second goal line sneak of the night. This time it goes York's way. 10 points to 6. The try from Chris Brining around the ruck. So Kieran Dixon with the shot just to the right of the post, as you can see from that angle. Has this opportunity to stretch out the lead, and he does so too. 12 points to 6 in York's favour.
Yeah, that was the carry there. It was a real good carry from Stock. Then on the back of the carry, he just spots it and he just muscles his way over. 3 Sheffield players in attendance there, but it was really Guznek that he managed to fend away, and then he just took Robbie Ward over the line with him and managed to ground the ball.
And James Green, who's skittered some defenders tonight, does so again.
Like that, coming off the fence play, don't they, York?
I wonder if they train that. It's like some sort of murder game, isn't it, in training, that one. They're certainly winding up. Big surge here from York. Great play from that's superb from Dixon. Ben Jones Bishop hits the afterburners, and York hit the front even further. Brilliant break that time. Once again, I think it was Marcus Stock who just carved his way through. Ben Jones Bishop backing up. York get back-to-back tries, and it's 16 points to 6.
Well, that all came on the back of that carry from James Green, isn't it? The very first carry of the set, where he really ramped up and carried the ball very, very aggressively. Then there was another aggressive carry, then this one really split them wide open. It was Stock. Then that's some good skill, you know, for a middle unit player. Just sucked the full back in, served it to Ben Jones Bishop, and I'll tell you what, as soon as he hits the fresh air, you can put your drinks down and start applauding, because they will not catch him. It was a fantastic piece of play from Stock. His line of run was excellent, his timing of run was excellent, and his skill on the end of it to find Jones Bishop, and no better finisher there in Super League or the Championship. Great try.
Joe Porter eking out a couple of extra metres. This should be the last play perhaps of the half, but
he'll take 2
penalty.
points here, yeah.
And immediately the point to the sticks tells you that John Keir is got the coach's acumen there.
Well, the fact is that you wouldn't have any, you'd have one play, so you know, you throw the dice, one play for 4 points. Well, you ain't going to get that really 999 times out of 1,000. But kicking for goal from 35 metres out, just to the side of the sticks, I think Kieran Dixon would be odds-on favourite to land this one.
Yeah, he's just setting himself. Kieran Dixon. As Sheffield, a few players with hands on hips, probably wondering how they're about to head into the sheds at such a deficit. So Dixon with the hooter gone to make it a 14-point ball game at the halfway stage, as he sends it on its way, and he's no perfect again. So half time here, Kieran Dixon's kick.
And that's what's jarred the ball free, so definitely error in the carry, and it's Sheffield now in good field position early in this second half.
All about Robbie Ward's distribution from the base of the ruck. Finds Thackeray. Thackeray plays before the line to Dickinson. They're moving forward patiently here, Sheffield, up to the 20. Robbie Ward delayed the pass, found a bit of space. Now Paddy Burns' turn. They're 15 away. Whipped away to Thackeray, who takes it to the line. Then out the back, Farrell. Oh, it's boomed at Glover. He couldn't bring it in. And Ben Jones-Bishop is away. Ben Jones-Bishop, they're herring after him. Ryan Miller's given it all he can. Oliver Davies with a brilliant legs tackle has hauled him down.
Well, what do I know? I thought that was a try, all over the try, but what a chase from the Eagles there.
It's not over yet.
To restrict them, but now there's still a chance on there.
Bounce pass from Whiteley to Marsh. They've switched the point of the attack. Dixon arrows through. He's dragged down. Sheffield Eagles clinging on by fingertips here in this set. What a desperate charge. Reset tackle count there as Marsh looks to burrow in. Has he been held up? He's just short. Real pleasure.
Well.
Ryan Atkins this time on the short side.
They forced the way over down to the City Knights. It might have been better just moving the ball away from that area. And that's what they're endeavouring to do now, but they've gone back there through James Green.
Green inside the 10, scooped up by Brinning. He's looking for a hole.
Well done, Sheffield. Well done, Sheffield, I'll tell you. When Jones-Bishop got the ball there with nobody in front of it, I thought it was all over.
It is that kind of game, no quarter asked or given. Marsh with a step. Almost clicked his way through over on that far side. Here goes Ryan Atkins again, certainly not standing on ceremony.
Good offload there. There he is again, the team. They're all over the place, these prop forwards from York, aren't they? Really,
yeah. A bit too dynamic. They'll be having their membership revoked with this adventure. Being kept away from the 10 though this time. As Sheffield make the challenge. Joe Porter looked a little bit gingerly, got up there. Booming pass, Perry Whiteley into the corner. That is superb. Classy play from York, and they stretch out the lead 24 points to 6 with the kick to come.
Yeah, that was a lovely pass, wasn't it, from Brendan O'Hagan? It really was. The change in tempo was lovely. He took the ball, and it was almost if he sauntered, then he just sped up and fired a bullet-like pass out across two players to wingman Perry Whiteley, who was able to cross for his second try, both courtesy of O'Hagan.
So Brendan O'Hagan, here come your final embers of this one, this Challenge Cup first round tie. York are heading towards the second round. Lyndon O'Keefe, I think it is, a little clipping behind. Oh, it's been gathered up by Ryan Atkins. The cherry on the top of the cake for York. The veteran centre, 5th highest try scorer in the Super League era, gets his first for the York City Knights in his first competitive game, and York have put this one well and truly to bed now. Sheffield 6, York City Knights 28 with a kick to come.
Yeah, it was a good try, wasn't it, that one as well? You can try things like that when you know you're in the final minute of the game. But it was a lovely shift from right to left, and then as the edge defence come up from Sheffield Eagles, Jones-Bishop, he spotted that, and a deft little left foot kick went through, and I don't think Kieran Dixon was going to get that, because Ryan Atkins virtually pulled him out of the way, didn't he? He said, I want that ball, did rah-rah Ryan, and over he went, virtually beneath the post, and he'll feel satisfied with his first competitive debut for York. One game played, one try scored, and involved in a 30 points to 6 victory. Did he kick that or not?
Well, I thought he did. I'm sure I saw the flags go up.
Yes, I did as well.
Yeah. So York City Knights move on to the second round of the Challenge Cup, but plenty of plus points for both sides, plenty of credit to both sides. Brendan O'Hagan was the man of the match on the Hour League out, by the way, with 40 points, 40% of the votes, as both teams go through the handshakes and the pats on the back. A really high quality contest live on the Sportsman to kick off the Betfred Challenge Cup and the season in general.